Hello, my name is Yara Bonal, and the artwork I chose is the Arnolfini portrait. It was done in 1934. The painting is Jan van Eyck. He was an early Netherlands painter, active in Bruges. You can view this painting in the National Art Gallery, London. He was born in the Netherlands, and he was active in Bruges. A few of the records indicate that he was born between 1380 or 1390, most likely in Maaseik. He worked for royalty and was an important painter. Since he died at an early age, many of his works were unfinished. So some of them were finished by members of his workshop. Here's a painting of a painting that was finished by a Netherlandish painter. His name is unknown, but all we know is that he used to work with Jan van Eyck. They were completed by members of his workshops. He was also a very popular portrait artist, and he was very sought after his portraits. Many royals wanted a portrait from him. Oranges back then were very expensive, so it shows a bit of their status. They're inside. She's next to a bed, and on his side is the window. The story I'm about to tell is the story of this portrait. It is a painting of a wealthy couple. It is a simple tale of love and a bit of showing off of wealth. The lines in this painting are organic. The texture is visual, and it is a painting, so it's only 2D. There is positive space. The painting is symmetrical. There is an implied line to the mirror. You are forced to look at the mirror behind them. The only repetition I see is the repetition of wealth. There is hieratic scaling. The proportion is normal. The painting shows a woman and a man taking a picture in a bedchamber. The young woman in the painting holds her dress. It is often thought that she was pregnant. Now it's thought that she was just showing off her dress, showing it in a manner where she's showing off how long and fancy the dress is, how many yards the dress is. In the painting, he holds her hand, being a symbol for male dominance. It shows dominance because he's holding her hand. She's not holding. The man is holding up his hand, almost like receiving a blessing. There's also slippers in the artwork, and they symbolize good luck. So since they're a married couple, it's good luck for the married couple. There's a dog in the painting. The dog most of the time symbolizes loyalty in paintings. So by putting a dog in the picture, it implies that loyal will be wanted in the painting. There you can see the mirror, and it reflects the couple. It kind of gives you like a personal view, kind of like in their dimension of what this painting is. It kind of like gives you the view of the painter's eyes. Jan van Eyck also did many paintings with religious themes, and he completed that one in 1434. It is in Gregorian Museum in Bruges. He also painted this one. It's called Altarpiece, completed in 1434. It was known that he was a trendsetter, and his methods were heavily mimicked. He also did this painting called Madonna of Chandelier Rolling Oil in 1435. It's in Paris, Louvre. He was also known to do many self-portraits. This one is called Portrait of Jeanne de Loup. The figurine on the bed is called Saint Margaret, the saint of pregnancy and childbirth, which is a direct message to the woman in the painting. Here's your bed, it is for making babies. You're a woman, you're supposed to produce children. She looks down and he looks straight. she looks down because she's a woman, therefore she's supposed to be submissive. She has her gaze lower than his, which shows submission. On her side of the painting, it is her world, the bed, the home. The dog is on her side too, which means she has to be loyal to her husband. On his side of the painting, there are his shoes pointing towards the window. Outside is the world. He is a man. He works outside the home. In this era, Netherlands, men would go work and women would stay home. The chandelier represents wealth. The chandelier only has one candle, which symbolizes their unity as a couple, like they are married. Also, Christianity also has one God. One candle means one God. You can use Marxism as a critical approach to analyze this artwork. The couple that is painting is a wealthy couple. They own fur and expensive garments, chandeliers, oranges, a nice bedroom. If this was a lower class couple, the painting would look very different. You can use Marxism as the story ends. It's just a simple story of a couple that are married, are very wealthy, you know, according to everything they were showing off. But it all had symbols of unity, love, and wealth. Paintings were finished after his death by many of his peers, and I learned from this project to take a closer look at detail. A lot of the symbols in this painting were hidden, and I had to look very, very closely. You don't see the meaning of a painting by just looking at it once. Here's the artwork I created. I kind of created like a Arnolfini inspired handmade portrait of like a wealthy couple that would show wealth in this day. So like in the painting, he put the fur coat, like in the painting he put all of this like luxury stuff that was expensive back then. I put stuff that is relevant and expensive now, so I put a couple of brand name bags, jewelry, a cute dog, a big TV, a PlayStation, a Mercedes-Benz car, an Apple computer, and also on hers, I put like a baby on her side of the painting. I put the dog, a baby. I also put a broom and a mop because, you know, once you're married, like there's cleaning and it's a marriage, so it's stuff that marriage people do. As you can see, my painting was a modern version of this painting and kind of inspired of what the modern couple with, you know, money would have in their house, as this is a modern couple that was wealthy back in the 1434, what they had in their house.